Hey guys, welcome back to Dextroid. In this video, we're going to talk about how to hack Facebook. But before we begin this video, I want to talk about all the fake information available on the internet about hacking Facebook. There are websites like these which claims to hack Facebook account, but these are all fake websites and it's not possible to hack Facebook this way. And these websites are making you fool. Websites like these claim to hack Facebook account and in the end make you download harmful software that will infect your device and will steal your information instead, like bank details and other personal information. Or it might make you complete surveys which will only waste your time. So you should never ever visit these websites and waste your time. In this video, I'm going to tell you all the real information about how Facebook hacking works. First thing, it's impossible to hack Facebook directly. So tell me, what do you think when you first think about hacking a Facebook account? Well, you might think that there must be some people who write codes or script and hack Facebook server and then they have a password and then they use that password to log into a Facebook account, right? Well, wrong. First, it's impossible to hack Facebook directly, especially for people like you and me, or people around you who call themselves a hacker. Then you will tell me, dude, it's possible to hack Facebook account because my account got hacked, or there is someone I know whose account got hacked. And I will say, yeah, that happens, but they are not really hacking Facebook, but they are stealing your password. And it's easy to steal someone's password who is not a tech-savvy person, and this is why I made this video so you can understand how it really works, and then you can save yourself from it. First of all, hacking Facebook is different from stealing someone's password. And I don't call stealing password hacking. And we will talk about all the tricks and methods to steal password in the later part of this video. Let's first talk about why is it impossible to hack Facebook. Well, first of all, Facebook is a billion-dollar company and has a team of top and expert engineers who work all day to make Facebook secure. And one has to be really genius to hack Facebook. Well, even so, let's suppose someone was able to hack Facebook. Then it will definitely come on news and Facebook will pay that person lots of dollars to tell them how it did it so that Facebook can patch that security flaw. And even if someone was able to hack Facebook, he will never be able to know your password because Facebook doesn't save your password. Then you'll be like, then how am I able to log into Facebook using my password every time? Well, it's because Facebook doesn't save your password, but it does save your password as password hash, meaning it saves your Facebook password in a cryptic format like this. And not just Facebook, but any good website out there doesn't save your raw password, but a hashed cryptic password for security reasons. Like suppose if someone was able to hack into Facebook server, even though it's nearly impossible, that someone still will never be able to know your password because Facebook never saved your password, but it saved the hashed password. And this hashed password is useless to the hacker because it cannot be used to log into your account. Let me tell you how this works. Whenever you log into your account with your password, Facebook hashed that password and then check that if that hashed password matches with the saved hash password, and then only it allows access. But if you will use that hash password instead to log into an account, then it will be hashed again and it won't match the saved hashed password. So that's why someone who is your friend who claims to be a hacker is definitely not a hacker. Because if he was, he still won't be able to know your password and he will be on the news and will get a fat payment from Facebook. But we know these wannabe hacker guys was able to access someone's account. And that's what exactly we are going to talk about next. These guys use password stealing methods to steal your password and not hacking the Facebook directly. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 most common and working ways that these wannabe hackers use to steal your password. Some of these ways only work if you have access to the victim's PC or phone, and some work without having access to the victim's phone or PC. And these 4 methods are: first, phishing; second, keylogger; third, social engineering; fourth is spy app. Let's talk about the first method, which is phishing. Well, in phishing, you create a duplicate Facebook website and host that website on a server, and then you send its link to someone, and when that person opens the link and thinks that it's the real Facebook website because it looks exactly the same, and then he enters his login information and he gets an error, but this information is already sent to the culprit. So how can you create your own phishing website? Well, you can find Facebook phishing script on the internet, and then you can download it and upload it on some hosting website. And you will get the link of that website, and you can share that link to the victim and persuade him to open that link and enter his information. And if it's stupid enough to believe you and enters his information, then you will be able to steal his password. Now, how to save yourself from phishing? If ever someone sends you a link to such websites and tells you to log in, then when you open the link and find that the page looks exactly like the Facebook website, then check the URL of the website starting from the end, and it should be facebook.com. It doesn't matter what's in the start of the URL because it can be faked, but not the last part. The last two words will always be unique. So check for the last two words and it should say facebook.com. Now, if the URL doesn't have facebook.com, then it's obviously a phishing website. Also, make a basic rule that never enter your login information to the link that somebody sends you. This method will work if your victim is really stupid and trusts you or anyone blindly. Okay, the next method is Keylogger. For this method, you will need access to the victim's phone or PC. Keylogger is a software or an app that is installed on a victim's PC or phone, and it runs in the background, which means you cannot see if it's running or if it's even installed. And it records all the things you type on your keyboard, and it saves or sends the data to the culprit. So suppose you open Facebook and you type your login information. It will record all the things that you type on your keyboard and will send it to the culprit. Now you can find many free paid keylogger software for Windows, Mac, Android, or iPhone. You can read about these software and how to install them from Google. Now, how to save yourself from keyloggers? Well, the only way someone can install keylogger on your device is when you give them access to your device. So make sure that you avoid that. Now, if someone was able to install keylogger on your device anyhow, then you can check Task Manager to see for any unknown app that is running in the background. Also, check your installed program list and remove any unknown or unused app that you see there. And also, to be safe, when you log in or enter some sensitive information, use screen keyboard instead of your physical keyboard to type information, and that's how you can avoid keylogger recording your keyboard activity. Okay, so the third method is social engineering. Well, there are lots of technique that comes under social engineering, and this might be the most common methods people use to hack your account. First is password guessing. Well, password guessing is simple technique where you guess the password, like the most common password that people use, like phone number or combination of name, nickname, date of birth, or combination of phone number, boyfriend name, girlfriend name, or your car number, or your other phone number, or your pet name, or Jesus Christ, or whatever. And I think it's a really self-explanatory technique, and most of us try to do this, and some of the lucky of us even get success in it. So how to save yourself from this? Well, it's simple. Don't use a simple to guess password, something which is in a combination of your public information like name, phone number, date of birth, email address, etc. Next is password recovery method. In this method, you try to recover the password of the victim's account. For that, first you need to know the victim's phone number or email address or Facebook ID. You can get their email or phone number from their About page or somewhere else. And you can get their Facebook ID from the link like this. Now then you go to Facebook and then you choose forgot password and then enter phone number or email address or Facebook ID. It will show you an option to reset password. Now if you can get access to the victim's phone or email for a few minutes, then it will be enough to grab the code and reset the password. If you don't have access to that, then just choose no longer have access to these and then choose I cannot access my email account. And if you are lucky, then it might show you an option to enter a new email address, and then it will ask you to upload an ID proof. Then what you will have to do is you will have to use your Photoshop skill to create a fake ID card. You can, grab any ID card from the internet, replace the photo and name, and then send it to the Facebook and it will work. And this is exactly the method most of your wannabe hacker friends use. Now, if you don't see an option like that, then you are on a dead end and you cannot hack Facebook account using this method. This method used to work an year ago, but not anymore, especially for most of the people out there. But it does work for some people. And it's actually a good thing that Facebook removed that option, as your account is more secure now, because many people have abused that option to hack people's account. Now the next method is spy app. Well, spy app won't actually hack the Facebook account, but it can be used as an alternative to hacking, because it's obvious that most of the time when someone's trying to hack an account, he is doing on the purpose of spying the person's activity to know if he's cheating or not, or etc. Spy app is an app that you install on victim's phone, and it's like a keylogger but more advanced. This app also, when installed, is hidden from the list, and it's running in the background, and it records all the activity of your phone, like photos. It takes screenshot of the activity, it records browser history, it records contacts, SMS, and all the chats you share on those social media apps like Messenger and WhatsApp, and it sends all the information to the culprit. You can find many spy apps on Google. There are many free and paid ones available out there. Now, how can you save yourself from such apps? Well, first, obviously, don't let anyone use your phone without your watch. And if someone gets to install the app on your phone anyway, then you can easily find the app by going to settings, then go to apps and search for an app which looks like a spy app and remove it from your phone, and that's it. You will be safe. So guys, as you can see that it's really hard and almost impossible to hack Facebook account nowadays. So please don't fall for all those fake videos or websites out there. As in this video, I have provided all the true information that you need to know about Facebook hacking. And if you enjoyed this video, please like this video and share it with other people so they can get aware as well. And subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.